As one of the greatest TV series of all time, winning 21 Emmy Awards and making global stars out of its incredible cast.
For one actor, her character's fearlessness was matched only by her incredible fashion.
Drea de Matteo is the Sopranos fan favourite who started in a small role as a hostess only to marry into the action as mob wife Adriana Lacerva.
I love you. I want to marry you. Got your ring and everything.
Don't listen to him, Aid. He's been jerking you around for 3 years. You're wasting your whole youth.
Over 6 seasons, viewers fell in love with the character, her dark dynamic with her co-stars, earning her an Emmy Award in 2004.
But if I even try to thank any of them right now, I might puke, choke, cry, or die. You've already seen me do that, so I'm just going to say thank you and go have 10 drinks.
Drea continued to embrace powerful female characters, playing Wendy alongside Charlie Hunnam in Sons of Anarchy, and serving it up to the cast of Desperate Housewives.
You did a great job.
Really? You're not just saying that.
Oh, fantastic. But would you mind taking the rest back? I'm just trying to watch my weight.
In addition to her acting skills, Drea's also become famous for her love of leopard print and leather. Now she's giving fans what they want with her very own clothing line.
It was fun. It's like going back in time.
Hey, Drea joins us live now out of LA. Nice to see you.
Hi guys, how you doing?
Hey, we're great. 2024 marks 25 years since The Sopranos debuted. Can you believe it? Take us back to that first audition. Is it true you thought it was like a really different kind of show?
Yeah, I thought it was about opera singers, and you know, actors are supposed to be a clean slate when they show up for an audition. So hair and ponytail, no makeup on, and I had no idea what I was reading for, and it was for a super Italian American role, and I was not prepared. And then when I went back for the series, I mean, they gave me a part because they liked me and I was Italian, but I wasn't playing an Italian. But when I auditioned for this series later on, they brought me back. I had one line, which was ow. And I was at my mother's house and they called me there and they said, we're in Queens and we need you to come in. Queens is a borough in New York. And I was like, oh, I'm in Queens, but my excuse was going to be, I'm in Queens, I can't come. And they were like, too bad, you're coming. So my mom put my nameplate in diamonds around my neck. My name is close enough to Adriana, Andrea. And I went in there and my mom told me that I had to say ow in about 10 syllables like my neighbors. And I did, and I got the part.
Can you
one line, guys.
Can you do ow for us now?
I'll try. Ow! I mean, it was like some silly thing like that.
Did you get the feeling that Adriana was always going to end up as a major player?
I did not. But David Chase reminded me the other night, we were at a panel, and he goes, do you remember when I took you outside of the set and I told you you were going to be a big star? And I was like, oh, I was so petrified. I couldn't even believe I was there because I understood how beautiful the writing was and how great the scripts were even then, because I come from a playwright family. And I was just, I was so honored that if they were casting a series regular role, a more, you know, popular actor would have gotten the part, but I was a nobody, you know, and that's how David Chase did his magic. He found us, you know.
Now, of course, you were married on screen to Michael and on set with the great James Gandolfini. What was it all like behind the scenes?
Oh, man. I mean, first of all, it was the first of its kind. You know, I'd never been on a TV show in my life. And there'd never been a show like this on television. So, and the pairing of all of these New York actors, I mean, we were not accepted by Hollywood. I mean, literally when we got to the Emmys, David Chase put us in a New Jersey transit bus to make our red carpet appearance. The paparazzi and the red carpet people, they couldn't have been more uninterested in our kind, you know, not Hollywood at all. So that set was like an Italian family. It was a real Italian family.
So you became famous for your style on the show. Now the mob wife look has come full circle. It's the leopard skin, it's the big hair. Do you feel like you're everyone's fashion muse these days?
I was in Switzerland. I got off an airplane to 50,000 messages about the mob wife aesthetic, and I was like, "What is happening?" And I was just launching my own line at the time too. We were in the middle of doing that, so it was pretty funny. Yes, it's fun to be the poster child of the mob wife aesthetic. I try to change the name to Gangster Goddess because mob wives. I mean, especially Adriana. She didn't. I mean, in this video, this clip we're watching, she's got a fat lip. I mean, that's part of the mob wife aesthetic, sadly. So, I think Gangster Goddess, which is one of my brands, I was like, let's just go with the Gangster Goddess, shall we?
So you're venturing down this brave new path, this fashion design path. What inspired? We're going to ask you what inspired you, but clearly it's all of these stories combined that has inspired this clothing line.
I think that, The Sopranos, obviously a show that took tons of risks, that was not part of the mainstream. And I feel like what's happening in society right now is there is no mainstream, and who knows what's real and what's not real. And freedom's become a filthy word, and the ultra-free ideology or the ethos is to bring back balance and to stop being afraid to speak out and cancel culture and anything that makes you feel caged in. Let that, the only words you need to identify with, not pronoun, not this, is being ultra free. You don't need your government or your neighbor to tell you you're free. You need to be free. And I think anything that keeps you, whether it's a mental state or a physical state or anything, just to always find that balance and to move forward and not pick sides or labels. No more labels. Let's just get back to being young and free again.
Yeah.
All right.
No more labels, but tell us what your label is called.
Our label is called Ultra Free. And you can shop at ultrafree.co.
Thank you.
Terrific.
You are wow, or as we say down here, wow, wow, wow.
Wow.
Thanks, Drea.
Thank you. We are back after
Thanks.
this.